Hey, welcome. This is Fairhope365. You're in luck because this is our first podcast episode. This is where we cover the latest and most exciting scoops in the good old familiar Fairhope, Daphne, Mobile, Alabama area. We are going to be speaking about Fairhope itself, other local businesses, other local cities. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We are discussing today about teaching your kids the value of hard work and reaching their dreams. How soon? How early? As early as now. We are talking about Lemonade Day expanding to the Eastern Shore. We are talking about some football and some Fairhope Stadium upgrades. There is a downtown Mobile supermarket called Greer's. It has a new St. Louis market. We have information about something missing that you're going to want to pay attention to about the downtown Mobile area. There is a temporary removal of a historic fountain, but don't worry, it's only temporary, and there are some Red Cross blood drives. Let's talk about all this and more about things happening in the Fairhope area. Let's see. Lemonade Day Youth Entrepreneurship Program in the Eastern Shore. Lemonade Day is now expanding to the Eastern Shore. Now, this is a well-established youth entrepreneurship program. This teaches leadership, business skills, and they encourage kids to launch their own business, which is a lemonade stand. Now, who is this for? This is for 3rd through 6th graders on the Eastern Shore. This is on Saturday, November 6th, 2021, so a lot of time between now and then. This applies to the Daphne, Fairhope, and Spanish Fort areas. Registration is open now through September 10th, and the place to go is lemonadeday.org/Eastern Shore, Alabama. You can register here, and we said 3rd through 6th grade. Registration closes September 10th. Space is limited. Mentors guide participants through the youth entrepreneurship lessons with provided workbooks. They take participants through the journey of planning, launching, and operating a business. The valuable lessons of Lemonade Day include setting a goal, making a plan, and working a plan to achieve their dreams. Once a youth pays their investor back, they keep all the money they earn and are encouraged to spend some, save some, and share some of their profit. Now, how cool is that? Now, how can you be a part of Lemonade Day? Well, anyone and everyone can be involved in Lemonade Day. Young entrepreneurs with lemonade stands need mentors, they need investors, they need business partners, and great locations and customers. Sponsors and volunteers are also needed to make Lemonade Day a success. You can find out about this by contacting the Eastern Shore Chamber of Commerce. Here we go, Eastern Shore Chamber of Commerce. They are at eschamber.com, and somewhere on here, I assume near the bottom, is a phone number, 251-928-6387. So we'll give you two pieces of contact information, eschamber.com and then lemonadeday.org to find out about what is happening and what you need to know. Speaking of things you need to know, football season. The Fairhope Stadium has their upgrades ready just in time for football season. Let's see what we are dealing with. This is called the Fairhope Municipal Stadium, and they're getting this upgrade just in time for the first home football games this week. It's been in the works for a while, but the city of Fairhope is adding access ramps to the stands for those with limited mobility. This is part of an ADA compliance upgrade that the city's been looking into for some time. Now, the stadium is shared by St. Michael Catholic School, and Fairhope High School Pirates head coach Tim Carter says his team knows firsthand how important these upgrades are. They're getting a new scoreboard. They're getting a jumbotron. I mean, you can see it right there behind Dacian Smith over in Fairhope there. The work is expected to be finished by Thursday, just in time for the first two home games. And St. Michael Catholic had its first home opener Thursday night. Fairhope High will take the field on Friday night. Exciting stuff, brand new and shiny, and looks like it's being done just in the nick of time. Lucky you. And speaking of things that you are lucky to be near, lucky to have access to, this is the downtown Mobile supermarket. Now look at how cool this place looks. And here's what's happening here. This place is located 3 blocks north of Cathedral Square. This is the latest attraction on St. Louis Street. The market's craft beer shelves hold cans from Braided River and Old Majestic. These are 2 brand new breweries. The market's site and upscale design are tailored for downtown office workers, but also a downtown residential population that has expanded by leaps and bounds in recent years. They have a large deli with a big selection of ready-to-eat items, a cafe area, an open rooftop deck, likely to become a popular spot when summer fades into fall. Look at this place from outside. Maybe you've driven by it, maybe you've heard about it, maybe you're like, what is that building? Well, you're in luck. This is the supermarket. Go there and check it out. This is also part of a larger plan that they will be building on St. Louis and Jackson Streets at that intersection. And that's the next step to create some housing, a liquor store, and an Ace Hardware on an adjacent corner, and then a mix of apartments and retail space. Progress, building things up, exciting times to be living in. And so those are new things appearing, new things coming up. But what about things coming down, but luckily not forever? So there is a temporary removal of this fountain right here. This is in downtown Mobile, but it's okay, there's a plan. Crews have begun taking apart the historic Ketchum Fountain in Bienville Square this morning. This is part of a project to revitalize that area after the damage caused by Hurricane Sally last year. And here's what's happening is that the fountain has been a landmark of downtown Mobile for 130 years. It was last revitalized in the early 1990s, so you can imagine it is time for an upgrade. It is time to fix that thing up again. It will be replaced, or the basin that it sits in. So they're going to take the fountain apart. They will replace the basin underneath. They'll replace the basin and take the fountain to Alexander City to be sandblasted and cleaned. It will have its casting replaced, and this will all be done by early 2022. Now check out the price tag on this. This is crazy but cool. It's expected to cost $1.5 million, paid through a public-private partnership with the Downtown Parks Conservancy and donations from across the community. Anyone donated can visit the Downtown Parks Conservancy website for more information. So if you're like, something looks different, what happened, what's that construction? There's your answer. They are fixing up and replacing that fountain. It will be back by 2022. No need to panic. Next up, the Red Cross is doing blood drives in the Mobile area. Blood donations have been plummeting since the beginning of the pandemic, and hospitals are increasingly challenged by trauma emergency visits and drug overdoses. The need for donations is very much needed according to the Red Cross, and they require all types of blood donations, but there is especially a need for type O blood, the universal donor type. Now this has dipped to as low as a 1-day supply for the county in recent weeks, so not good, and so if you're a type O, consider donating and helping out. Hospitals are treating a high number of traumatic injuries this summer. Organ transplants have been on the rise largely due to increased drug overdoses this summer. Hospitals are working through a backlog of elective surgeries that were already delayed due to the pandemic. And if you donate blood between September 3rd and 7th, you will receive a 16-ounce Red Cross campfire mug while supplies last. And if you're a donor who gives blood in September, you will also get a coupon from Sport Clips Haircuts to get a free haircut. So imagine that, if you get your timing just right, if you donate your blood between September 3rd and 7th, you can get a Red Cross mug, you can get a free haircut. So don't say nothing's free, and don't say that visiting Facebook or listening to a podcast or YouTube is never worthwhile. We just showed you how to get 2 free things by donating blood. Now, if you have received a coronavirus vaccine, you can donate blood as long as you are symptom-free, feeling well, and you can provide your vaccine manufacturer's name. And there is no waiting period after getting a vaccine dose. If you've recently been vaccinated, you can still give blood. And here's how it works. Did you know that American Red Cross has a blood donor app. That's crazy. You can just scan the QR code on your phone right here, and let me walk you through it really quick. You take your phone, you open up the camera. At least for me, it's like you hold down a button and opens up the camera, and see how now I'm kind of getting the camera open, and then see there's this QR code, and you just hold your phone near the QR code, and there's a little pop-up saying, do you want to open this link? I tap it on there and open the link, and then they will take you to the App Store page where you can add this blood donor American Red Cross app to your phone. Very convenient. And then now you can even schedule your blood donations quickly and easily right there with the app. Amazing time to be alive. Or if you're not an app person, the straightforward way to do this is go to redcrossblood.org. You type in your zip code, and then you can find a place to go and donate that blood. Do it out of the kindness of your heart. Do it because you're typo. Do it for the mug. Do it for the free haircut. Whatever reason, those are some ideas for you. And let's discuss 2 local Fairhope businesses. The first one is Mr. Jean's Beans in Fairhope, Alabama. Mr. Jean's Beans has been serving smiles to customers with their famous Fairhope float for 25 years. They have delicious ice cream treats, they have coffee drinks, they have gourmet popcorn in fun flavors. They are a family-friendly and a local favorite. They are on De La Mare Avenue, I hope I said that right, in Fairhope, around since 1993. You click the like button on that page. Look at this. They have Heath bars, sprinkles, Butterfingers as far as all the toppings. And let's see if they have like a menu or something like that. Probably just any type of ice cream that you could ever imagine. Now, is there a website? Well, there is a website, but it's a long one. And there's not much of a menu on there. Okay, well, I guess you're here for the ride as I go and try to find a Yelp page. Just want to see some ideas for like flavors, or do they have something that's unique? Go to the Yelp page, Mr. Jean's Beans, and if you have frequented Mr. Jean's Beans, then be a nice person and go to Yelp and leave them a positive review, because that's always a good thing to post positive reviews. It looks like there's gourmet coffee specials, iced coffee, frozen coffee, ice cream, cookies, friendly staff, bluebell ice cream with 20 different flavors. Look at some of this ice cream. There's the Fairhope float. So treat yourself to a Fairhope float while it's still hot before the temperature cools down. That's Mr. Jean's Beans at 302 De La Mare Avenue, Fairhope, Alabama, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and then Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Sunday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. So more or less, you get there in the early afternoon and you're good. Now that takes care of the dessert section, but what about the meals, right? What about getting some meat? Well, how about this? Big Daddy's Grill. We will open up Big Daddy's Grill in Fairhope, or on Yelp. We will open up Big Daddy's Grill on Facebook. They are at 16542 Ferry Road in Fairhope, Alabama. Look at this. Crab claws, fried shrimp, blackened shrimp, Big Daddy burger. They were established in 2007. They offer great seafood and hamburgers served by a wonderfully attentive staff. They are located on beautiful Fish River. They are a family restaurant serving the South Baldwin community. They have live music on the weekends, plenty of outdoor seating on Fish River, and they are a value-oriented restaurant. And that does it for us. That takes care of things on the Fairhope365 podcast. And we are looking at talking with you again. So join us next week for another episode. Thank you for listening or watching. Have a great weekend in Fairhope and stay safe.